Y'all think you know country music? Bet you didn't know this. Part 87. Back in 1986, Dolly Parton decided to part ways with her longtime record deal with RCA Records. Same record deal that Porter Wagoner helped her get back in the 60s. The main reason for this is because RCA insisted that she always have a blend of pop and country on each of her albums. Dolly disagreed. She wanted to either make a country album or a pop album. And I'm only speculating that RCA wanted to play the charts, the country and the pop charts is the reason they insisted on this, but I don't know. 1986, she left, and then she signed a deal with Columbia Records in 1987. Her first record with Columbia was a pop record called Rainbow. It was a huge flop. Next year, 1988, she got together with her old buddy, George Jones, and they recorded a duet to be released on her next album. Well, that's not quite what happened. They recorded the duet, but it never got released. Now, George Jones had been on Epic Records for 20 years almost. Well, the label would not allow release of this song. Needless to say, that pissed old George off pretty good. And so much so that he left Epic Records and then signed a deal with MCA. And thank God that he did, because all through the 90s, those MCA records of George Jones, I think, is the best he's ever sounded and some of the best songs. There was a young singer in Nashville named Billy Yates. Actually, he cut George Jones' wife, Nancy's hair. She told Billy what was going on at the time. And Billy had recently connected with legendary songwriter Frank Dacus. The two of them got together with another great songwriter, Kerry Kurt Phillips, with a goal in mind to write a song as a big F.U. that George Jones could say to his past label and to the way he was treated in the late 80s. Well, in the meantime, Columbia goes back and listens to this Dolly and George Jones song. They take George Jones' vocal off of it, and Ricky Van Shelton, who is the hottest thing in the world at the time, comes in to sing George's part, and they redo the verses a little bit, swap parts out, and that song was called Rockin' Years. Of course, it was a huge hit and a great song and all this. So Kerry Kurt Phillips, Billy Yates, and Frank Dacus got together and they wrote this song.
But I don't need no rocking chair. I don't need no rocking chair. Your chair's a tall argumentative chair. I still got me on my thing. This gray hair don't mean a thing.
This song was a huge statement, not only to how Nashville and the music industry was treating a now older George Jones, also to this very story. Dolly and George's 1988 duet would later be released. George Jones recorded I Don't Need Your Rocking Chair, and that's back when music videos sold records. It only broke the top 30 on the charts because radio was afraid to play it. Imagine that. But the music video was huge. It actually went on to win the vocal event of the year at the CMAs in 1993. And in my opinion, it kind of cemented George at that stage in his life and what had happened to him and what he had been through and what he was still going through. Y'all go check that out. Let me know which version y'all like better. As always, I appreciate the follows and the likes and the shares. Plenty more to come. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.